All right, on to module 3. We're going to be talking about setting up business entities, in particular an LLC, which is what I have. That means you're now a legal business and you will have protection of your personal assets, home, car, anything that you own, in case your business is sued. That's the first thing. So there's a couple different ways that you can set up an LLC. Number one is as a sole proprietor. A sole proprietor means you and only you are in charge of this LLC. Then you have partnerships. Partnerships mean that it's you and other people who own this LLC. Some other business formations are DBAs, which stands for doing business as. So for example, I, Micah Autry, and my social security number is doing business as Secrets of Silent Success, EIN number, which we'll get to what an EIN number is in just a second. You have other business entities and formations such as S Corps and C Corps. You also have PLLCs, which are professional LLCs. If you're going into law, medicine, and anything that requires a professional license, you will file for a professional LLC. How did I start my LLC? I went on LegalZoom.com. There are a lot of people that say don't go on LegalZoom.com. All 3 of my LLCs have been started on LegalZoom.com. Yes, they will try to upsell you on a bunch of other stuff you don't need. Just continue to click pass or next or skip and don't sign up for any of the other stuff. And just sign up for filing with your state. You will then file and pay your state fee to set up your LLC. I'm from Texas. I think the Texas fee is about $300. I'm sure that the fees will vary from state to state, but that's the first thing you want to do. You want to either go to your Secretary of State and file for your LLC on their website, or in my opinion, it's a little easier and a little bit more user-friendly to go on LegalZoom.com. Just make sure you pass up all of the paid-for stuff. After you set up your LLC via LegalZoom.com or with the Secretary of State, the next thing you want to do is go to irs.gov and file for your EIN. An EIN is an employee identification number. That's basically your social security number for your company. Just like when you're filing taxes or signing up for things personally, you have to put your social security number down. Now, when you're working for a business, when you're filing taxes, you're now going to do it under that employee identification number, your tax ID number, which is your EIN. So after I filed my LLC with the state and I got my EIN with the IRS and federal government, the next thing I did was set up a business bank account. I did this so all of the money can now pass through my business account, and it will help me write off expenses that will then help me pay less taxes in the future. How do I set up a business bank account? It's just like setting up a personal account, except instead of it being in your personal name, now it's in the business name. You can go to Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, any of the big branches, or a local credit union and set up a business checking account. You just need a few things before you go to the bank and set up that business bank account. The first thing is 2 forms of ID. So driver's license, passport, those type of things. You can even use your debit card if you're setting up a business account at the same place you have your personal account. Then you need your articles of formation. Those are going to be documents that will be in your LegalZoom account, or they could be mailed to you from the state saying you are a legal LLC. The last thing you need is your EIN number. You need more than a number, you need the printout. So after you file on the IRS website, you will instantly get a page that can be printed out and saved to your computer that has your EIN number, and it has a big IRS shield in the top corner. Take all of those documents with you, and you can now open up your first business account. Now that we got the finances moving with the business account, I would recommend you hire or find someone to help you with your taxes. Don't be like me, be better than me. I started my first LLC in 2015, and I did my personal taxes online from 2015 to about 2018 using TurboTax and TaxAct and all of those websites. And I was doing my taxes wrong, and I was underpaying. And then one day I got a really big bill from the IRS once I hired a CPA and they did it correctly. What is a CPA? A CPA is a certified public accountant. It is someone that can help you prepare your taxes for you to file them, and also someone that can help you with tax planning so you can pay less taxes. One of the things that's really different about entrepreneurship than a W-2 job is when you get a check in your W-2 job, they are going to take out the taxes before you ever get the money. But in entrepreneurship, you have to pay your own taxes on the money that you collect. You have to estimate taxes. You have to file these different papers. Not only do you get tax as an employee, but you also have self-employment taxes. It's a lot of things that can get really complicated if accounting and finances is not your thing. And even if it is, I would still recommend go out there and hire and find a CPA, certified public accountant, someone that's a professional that can help you with your taxes. Because you don't want to be like me, be better than me, and not have to pay back taxes because you did your taxes wrong. That's from the heart right there, bro. On to module 4.